The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
All right.
And I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. In motion left, Bateman.
Why are you caught up jamming?
He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it.
I'm sitting in a cover 2 for that.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game.
Man, you fucking, man, that jam stuff be getting on my nerves.
Got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Carr.
Man, what are you doing? Man, look at this bullshit, bro. This nigga run a screen and get that.
Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your own week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before their week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
First down, it's Watson. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. On first and 10, Watson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Breida is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
Toward labor.
I kept waiting
Broken
for that running
ribs.
game to come into play, and
Broken ribs.
until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it
Thanks
out,
a lot,
a
EA.
successful drive.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are tied at 7.
Thanks a lot.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after
St. Jude,
victory,
get off the fucking block, dog.
Obviously your body get a chance to heal.
Dog, you locked up on the block like...
You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Barkley inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
3rd and 3. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A run between the tackles with Breida. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Here's Watson.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. These two teams all
Did I hear what, baby?
After one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
You got to be careful.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rondale Moore
From 3 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football up a triple option, you've actually called that play.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. To Barkley on the check down. Oh, he bowls over it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Now Carr.
And that's to the left sideline.
Why are you not over there?
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Now what?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr.
Where you?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right.
What I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they put the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Yeah, y'all some hoes, man. I swear y'all some hoes. These whack-ass injuries, man.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. On first down, here's Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and a couple. They run again with Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
What it do? Chilling, man.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And that's good for a pickup.
Chilling, playing a little Madden.
And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's
Gotta
the
really
first
let that
target,
boy
not just
win
the
the
first
ball,
catch, first
man.
target. On second down, a run with Breida, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He has some favorable matchups. Favorable matchups.
On a minute to play in this first half.
But, you know, you got to take advantage, and he did.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa.
Get off me.
Rondale Moore with his second touchdown here
playing in my
first
league.
half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just an offensive barrage so far.
Great word.
Where your money at?
Barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind.
Some trades.
No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that out of the back of the
how did Mark end up with Christian McCaffrey? Who you sent him to? Oh.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
I see.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining.
Did him good.
Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Just your year coming up, ain't it?
And they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Oh man, you gotta fix that then, man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding.
I double team this nigga, and then I might, bro. If I have another dude get hurt, bro, like come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all doing just a little too much.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Watson. Underneath here to Hill. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He is getting pressure. My God.
Down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row.
Who you got? Who walking?
Now it's
Who walking?
To the air yet again, Watson.
Man, why we can't block? Nobody.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Watson. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could. But let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works.
Trade me somebody.
He did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you.
Who you got playing receiver?
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage to be found.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Carr.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
29.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh, come on. What kind of animation is that? Run through it.
It's 3rd down.
But the passing windows
sound like you ready.
That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over.
Why does playbook like this? That ain't a pick on the live one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
He's going to look deep for more.
I had that streak. Why he run with that like that?
That makes it obviously a little bit
Why does playbook look like this?
And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Now a give running left is Breida. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, he mad about that one. Hey, appreciate you, EA. Give me a little BS. Give me a little BS from time to time.
For 1st and 10. Breida, they'll go up the middle. And some space here.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the shotgun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
You tired? Okay. Get out the game, bro.
As they burn one here in this
Get out the game, bro. You tired. You can't hold on to the ball. Get out the game, bro.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball is.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point up and good.
What, you playing Warzone with randoms?
Now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Well,
so after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
You a madman.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Oh, the proximity chat.
We'll return with more after this.
That's dope, man.
NFL, and it's on EA
I mean,
Sports.
I guess it got its bonuses. It's cool, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A short throw to Ingram. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the old days.
What thing he gonna do? He gonna run from a fight now.
You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw his car.
Man, this nigga be dumbing out, man. Banks, what you doing?
Russell Gage, 37 yards. And the Colts have got it back.
Yeah, this nigga be dumbing out. All that, that's like every time somebody throws some bullshit, it's on his side. And they always catch it.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Yeah.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I think the issue in blitz was the fact that when they fixed it, it was already late in the season. So, well, I don't know, because mine kind of fixed itself too.
The Bucs offense
all the
set to
time.
begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdown.
And intercepted.
Man, throw the ball down the field, bro.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
You say that again?
Put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them.
Madden. Man, I done had 4 people get hurt this game, man. Like, come on,
so
man.
they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Come on,
as
man.
this one's in the air.
Arkansas boy. Man, depth is oof.
The Tampa offense ready
It's
to get their drive
important.
started. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Warren Labor, get the fuck out of here.
There with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting.
Yeah, that's the second one this game.
Executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Low.
Here's Watson. He'll dump this.
Yeah, because they was really out of hand early.
4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Watson. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
He is going to be stopped cold.
Y'all supposed to double team the dude.
Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Run blitz there defensively. Something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps. You're trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
People get so much pressure against me, man. It's so crazy.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Watson now to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Watson now going to run the option right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
On second down, here's Watson. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort.
Good catch, man.
The diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Another injury.
Even further.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know
This game was...
because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
Oh my God, I can't believe what I watched.
Come on, you guys can do better than that.
Here's 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd down. Here's Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Throwing his Carr. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and goal from the 1. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Matt Breida, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the gun, it's Carr.
The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really close.